Okay, my name is Jeremiah Migosi. I'm aspiring member of parliament for Dagoretti North on an ODM ticket. My ambition to become an MP is because we've not had the right leadership. So I decided that instead of me complaining from the fence, it's better that I get to the field and try to correct the few things that I feel that have not been done well. So that's why I decided that I'll be running for an MP seat in Dagoretti North on an ODM ticket. No, in politics, I've just entered from 2021. This is my first time that I'll be fighting as a member of parliament. Previously, I've been doing my own businesses, but in politics, I'm not so new. When all these people have been fighting, I've been also involved in one activity or the other, but I wasn't on the parrot. But this time, I'll be on the parrot. No, politics means a lot. If we have bad politics, even the economy will not work. So life depends on politics. So that's why I decided that I must be there to make the right policies so that our life will be better, the future will be better. So once I'm a member of parliament, there are so many things that I want to bring on board. Number one, on the priorities like healthcare. Right now in Kenya, healthcare is very expensive. Most families are not able to afford healthcare services. Wherever a family member falls sick, they either sell all their properties to cater for the medical expenses, and many families don't even manage. Even when someone dies, still they are not able to do the last respect because of financial crisis that they have. So that's why I've decided that I need to get there and also see the priorities that we need. So one would be healthcare, that we need free and quality healthcare to every family. Once we do that, we will be able to save a lot of families, especially the poor. Like for Dagoretti North, that's mostly a slum, an informal sector. Most families, they don't even access to healthcare services. So most families, once a family member falls sick, they all die even before accessing healthcare services. So that's why once I'm there as a member of parliament, I'll make sure that we have free and quality healthcare services. That whichever any member of a family, wherever you are sick, you don't have to porter. You must access healthcare services. Number two, I'll also work on education, because if our kids go to get quality education, their future will be better. Right now, most families from the slums, they don't manage to get quality education. And if our kids don't get education, definitely their future will not be good. So that's why once I'm there, we'll have to push the government to make sure that we have free and quality education to every child. This can be done through having public schools within the constituency, where every family that cannot manage to take their kids to private school can access education through the public schools around. Yeah. Number one, we will be using through CDF, those allocations that we have. The third part of it that we allocate towards these functions. And also as a member of parliament, at that position, you can lobby friends and contribute maybe resources and donor funds, and also lobby friends. Explain the importance of the healthcare and the key priorities that you want to do within the constituency. There are those friends and parts that you can get and donors who can contribute once you explain the importance of these things to them. The journey is not easy, because currently most electors, when you talk to them, they see politicians their problem. They tell you that the difficult times that they're living right now is because of the politicians that they have in parliament. So most of them, they don't have trust with the politicians right now, just because most of the politicians we've had, they are not protecting the interests of the citizens. They've been there for their own business. So it's a tough journey, but we are trying to convince them all these problems because we had the wrong leadership. Once we elect the right leadership, things are going to change. So with my ambitions, and I'm not a perfect person. I don't say I'm perfect. But I have that aspiration that I'll consult with the citizens, that every project we'll be doing together with the common mwananchi, so that we don't end up people complaining that you've done the things that they don't want. So once you involve the citizens in whichever project we'll be doing, I'm sure that we manage to solve the challenges that we have. Yeah. The challenges that I said, one's healthcare. We don't have hospitals in Dagoretti North, and even the few that are there, they're not equipped. There are no medicals, there are no personnel, there are no medicine. So wherever the citizens, they feel sick, they go to the hospital, they're sent to private hospital for checkups so that they come back, and they're very expensive that they cannot afford, so they don't get access to health care. The same with schools. Our kids, they don't have affordable schools where they can access to education. So those are the key challenges that we want to address once we are in parliament. Yeah, I'm a registered member and I've cleared for nomination for an ODM ticket. Yeah. No, that's why I say it. I'm a member, and I've also cleared for nomination. Yeah, I've cleared. Yeah, so I'll be parrot in the coming nominations. The competitors line I can say is one Pitu Serachi. There are also others, but are not so serious. So she's the one that I'm competing with currently. Yeah.
What's your word to residents of Dagoretti North?
My word to the residents of Dagoretti North is the complaints that are making the genuine, but it's because we as the citizens, with them, they've been electing the wrong leadership. Once they elect the right leadership, they'll be having the services delivered to them, and most of the journeys will be solved. So as they are going to elect the leaders this time, they choose those people who can have their interests at heart, not those people who will be there for their own business. Yeah, for the youth, the problems they have mostly is employment, and even those who are in business, they don't have access to finance. So this, once I'm a member of parliament, I'll try to engage the youth so that we sit down and discuss. I will be, through my office, I will be managing to lobby friends who can assist, give us the jobs to the youths, and also the finances for those people who are in business. And also I will also try to lobby in parliament to have the better rules in terms of taxes for the business that will be starting, so that there's a conducive environment for businesses to thrive.